Whip, womp, womp.
Let's go for Wild Water Fury! Exclamation mark. What if every character was voiced by Moss specifically, not just Richard Ayoade?
Like he's doing much of a voice when he plays Moss.
He's exaggerating slightly.
Very slightly. There's a slight exaggeration, that's it. I think it would be good. I will take the ring to Mordor, but I don't know the way. I'll help you bear this burden, Frodo.
Fat nasty hobbitses.
I don't care for them. Sorry, we're up at the Mount Doom and I'm spraying. I sometimes get a hot ear. I think it would be good. I think it would be even better if they were all played by Richard Ayoade.
Just doing different voices.
Not even necessarily doing different voices, because he can't. But just him.
His Moss voice is a lot more nasally than his actual voice.
It is, yes. He is putting on a voice.
It's an exaggeration of his own voice, to be sure, but...
He has one voice and it's his voice. I love Richard Ayoade. He's very, very funny. He is not a great actor. He's not.
He's good at doing that one thing that he does.
He's very funny. He's not a convincing actor.
I mean, I've not seen him try to do anything other than be funny or do non-fiction stuff.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah, he's good in Gadget Man.
Yeah, I love Gadget Man.
And Travelling Man is really good as well, actually.
Tell you what, I'm actually going to swap you out for Hadhod.
Because
we need range.
Yeah, let's fucking do some Flaming Fury on...
Get those archers at the top.
One of those archers!
Truly incredible! He's seen directly into the heart of the cards and extracted the sweet, juicy, plump innards from within, and supped upon them this noon. And gained rich, tasty knowledge. Or something. Guess how many enemies you can potentially have on the screen at any one time. Oh.
4.
It is 4. Oh, I thought it could...
Oh, it's 5.
I was gonna say, it's 6. If you don't kill the dudes at the top, then you just have 6 dudes fucking shooting at you. It's dumb. Anyway.
It's time for... everyone getting hit.
Do you think Gandalf is ever fucked?
I mean... probably. He's an ancient angel being.
That doesn't answer my question, really.
You don't think angels fucked?
No.
You ever think... Oh, fuck's sake.
Do you want me to take the turn?
No, it's fine. Loud Water Fury!
You might want to heal or revive somebody.
Is he dead?
Who?
The bowman.
Yeah, both the bowmen are dead.
It's fine then. I will... Where's the character that you're playing as? Metatron must have fucked at least once.
Who's Metatron?
The voice of God. Played by Alan Rickman in Dogma. And someone else in Supernatural.
I thought... You think of Gabriel?
No, Metatron.
What?
He speaks for God. He's like the Lorax, but with God instead of trees.
Well, those are semi-comparable, I suppose. I thought Metatron was the name of the robot in Undertale.
That's Metaton, I think.
Ah.
Similar. More glamorous.
Yeah.
Yes, Metatron is... because God cannot speak, for if God speaks, your eardrums will rupture and they will bleed out and die.
And yea, verily.
That is a literal quote from the Bible. That is Eurythmics 520.
Stupid slut.
From the Gospel of Annie Lennox.
Yeah.
Hallowed be her name. Yes, God can't speak because he would die, and so he has one of his angels, Metatron.
Fucking God biting the style of Black Bolt. Totally.
Did you know that Black Bolt's actual name is Blackagar Boltagon?
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
What?
It's Blackagar Boltagon.
Fucking...
I'm so happy that you didn't know that.
Are you yanking my dick?
I'm so happy you didn't know that. His name is Blackagar Boltagon.
That's so shit.
A running joke with someone I follow on Twitter. Well, you know, really, his name is Aragorn.
Wow, that's even worse than a lot of the really shitty DC superhero names that
Yep.
are quite bad. Like Wesley Fastman.
What?
He's the Flash. It's not a real character.
I was going to say, that's not a Flash's name.
Wait, what? I suppose a lot
Marvel's generally worse than DC in the like on the nose names.
Are they?
I think so. Or like all the like, I guess it's a lot of onomatopoeia and like not onomatopoeia.
Assonance?
Is that when you have double names? Yeah, it's like Peter Parker,
Yeah.
Fin Fan Foom.
Yeah. Oh, alliteration, sorry.
Yeah, that one.
Assonance is sounds.
Yes. Well, like if you think all like main DC people like Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne, Barry Allen,
Victor Freeze.
Victor Freeze is fairly
Egregious.
Pamela Isley.
It's fine.
It's fine. It only kind of sounds like Isley.
Harleen Quinzel.
Harleen Quinzel is pretty bad, but that was invented for a cartoon, so
Yeah,
it
so they
makes more
just
sense.
didn't try.
Yeah, Harleen Quinzel is effectively the same as Blackguard Boltagon, to be honest.
Yeah, Blackguard Boltagon is particularly egregious, though.
I love it so much.
I don't love it.
House of Boltagon,
Yeah.
Maximus Boltagon, and Father Boltagon.
You should probably cast Aura of Valor on either yourself or on Handhold. Probably on yourself. Oh, love that Aura of Valor. Aura of Valor now comes in a handy ring pull can.
Pour it over yourself and feel the elven vitality.
It's a can of jizz.
It's elf jizz.
It's gone. Gone.
Haha, little do you know. I am valorous.
And now everything is restored to maximum because no one planned this move really. It's way too powerful.
This is the last one, right?
Yes.
Good.
This has gone smoother than it sometimes does.
Yeah, it's not too bad. You know what they say. 2 nerds are better than 1.
I don't think anyone says that.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. I think that's false.
Nerds are bad, huh?
Generally speaking.
What happened? What happened to nerds? I feel like nerds used to be like meek and pleasant.
Their interests used to be pushed to the sides and niche, and now they are the zeitgeist, and now they're arrogant.
Yeah.
And yet they still retain that persecution complex.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Also the whole like Nazi stuff.
That's
which
also
is
quite bad.
Surprisingly prevalent for a bunch of people whose like favourite media are not even very thinly veiled anti-Nazi propaganda.
Yeah.
Like the vast majority of things, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, I would say are the big 3 like fandoms. All 3 of them very blatant anti-Nazi.
Or at very least anti-fascism.
Yes.
And yet...
I mean, Star Wars and Harry Potter are, like, explicitly...
Yes. Ooh.
actually, Lord of the Rings was pre-World War II?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings was written, like, just after World War
War
One.
Because he fought in World War One, didn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway, the point still stands. Most nerd culture has a very strong anti-fascist message, and I don't understand how that has been so completely missed by some people.
Because they're taking the messages that they want to take, which is whatever the fuck messages people are taking.
I understand. I just feel like they can't be taking the messages at all.
No. One thing I see a lot is people, A, complaining about politics in media, and B, people saying that all media is political. I mean, which I don't agree with.
I do. I think everything has a message, even if it's not intentional.
What,
like, not political necessarily in the sense of like right wing, left wing, but everything is saying something.
Do you think Crash Bandicoot has a message?
That's a good point.
That's the thing. Like, some games genuinely just don't have a message
Yeah.
because they don't need one. It's just a fucking platformer.
Yeah, you're right. I guess anything with a narrative.
Crash Bandicoot has a narrative.
What's the narrative of Crash Bandicoot?
Dr. Cortex is creating an evil army of mutants, and you're one of them, and you escape, and you have to go save your girlfriend.
See, even that.
Done.
There's a underlying, like, there's the politics of saving the damsel in distress, which is, like, it's not politics in the way that we talk about politics as in running a government, but it is politics in the sense of, like, the way civilization acts.
Okay.
Which I think is how everything is political is... That's what that statement means.
Okay, what about Crash Bandicoot 2?
I'm going to need your context.
So the storyline of Crash Bandicoot 2 is that Cortex teleports you to his base because he needs you to get the crystals for him so he can use them to power a super laser.
Okay, that doesn't...
And he just mugs you off.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like anything.
No.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, I will agree that in some cases, games pointedly not taking a political stance is in itself political.
Yeah.
I don't agree that that inherently means that you are taking a political
Yeah,
stance
that's true. I guess...
by not taking one. Because, like, to...
Well, there's a difference between not taking a stance in the sense of showing both sides of an argument and not taking a stance as in just not even being part of the argument and just sort of skipping in the corner. Which I guess is what Crash is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
Just... Yeah, I suppose games where it's clear that that political angle would be relevant contextually.
Yeah. So...
Like Far Cry games or something.
Yes, and that's the issue with... Have you heard about The Escapist?
No.
So they've rebooted and said that we are going to be a games journalism website that will never talk about politics at all. We're going to ignore politics whatsoever. Like, well, you're not going to be talking about games then, because any like game with a story worth talking about is inherently political.
Yeah, generally
because
speaking.
The whole point of stories is to give a message across, and every message is going to be advocating for some sort of stance.
Yeah. But no, apolitical. Games are apolitical. Far Cry 5, very apolitical.
Do you know how Far Cry 5 ends?
No.
Put a spoiler warning up here. The good ending ends with a nuclear apocalypse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound that good.
No. The bad ending ends with you driving away and then you get brainwashed and then the game ends.
Oh.
Like the trigger song comes up on the radio and then it cuts to black.
Cool.
Implying that you killed everyone, I guess. But it's nothing. Like, neither of those resolve anything. None of them have a message about, like, America currently, which is what it kind of seemed like it was
obviously doing.
Like, nope, turns out they're just crazy people who want to destroy the world. They're not, like, they're not religious necessarily.
They're not a political allegory for anything.
Nope, they're just doomsday culters.
That's exactly the thing of not taking a political stance where it would clearly be relevant.
Yeah. Like, there's prominent black people in the organisation, so it's not even like a race thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it clearly is a religion thing.
Well, yeah.
But they don't explicitly say it, because like, oh, we don't want to offend religious people. It's clearly religion.
Yeah, like you already did that by making it blatant what, like, the thinly veiled allegory is, but you don't have the balls to actually follow through with it and then actually say anything.